Hello and welcome to Healthy Nation. I'm Sharon Richter, registered dietitian. The key to managing diabetes is keeping your blood sugar levels consistent throughout the day. You may be wondering, how do you do this? We're going to go through a whole variety of foods today and talk about how to incorporate healthy choices into your diet to control diabetes. If you or someone you know has recently been diagnosed with diabetes, the first thing you want to think about is controlling your weight. Next, you want to figure out how much sugar is in your diet. Let's look at it this way. 1 slice of bread has 3 teaspoons of sugar, a cup of cereal has 3 teaspoons, 1 cup of milk has 4 teaspoons, and a cup of soda has 10 teaspoons. Work with your dietitian and your physician to figure out how much sugar in the form of carbohydrates should be in your diet. Let's work through some food groups and figure out how to incorporate healthy choices. Let's begin talking about grains. They consist of breads, rice, lentils, and pasta. What you want to be concerned about with grains is the amount of fiber, which is complex carbohydrates, and the amount of sugar. The best choice for you is going to be complex carbohydrates. They get broken down slowly, and they'll control your blood sugar, as opposed to simple sugars, which get broken down very quickly. Now, how do you decide what's a complex or what's a simple carbohydrate? Let's look at some food choices. We would choose a whole grain bread over a white bread because it's going to have much more complex carbohydrates. A brown rice also will have more complex carbohydrates as opposed to a white rice. When looking at cereals, you also want to look at the sugar content. A plain flake will have a lot less sugar than a sugar-coated flake. So it's going to help control your diabetes by avoiding that extra unnecessary sugar. Fruits and vegetables are another source of carbohydrate. This is the place to satisfy that sweet tooth. They're going to be very dense in nutrients such as vitamins and minerals, so incorporate them into your diet. The one thing you should be concerned about, though, is dried fruits such as apricots and raisins. They're going to raise your blood sugar levels very quickly, so use them only in that emergency situation when your blood sugar levels are very low. Now let's talk about sources of protein such as eggs, chicken, and fish. For a few minutes, you could stop thinking about sugar and start thinking about controlling your body weight, which is going to help control your diabetes. The way to do this is through the portion sizes of your protein selections. You want to choose the lower fat selections. When you're choosing a little bit higher fat, you want a smaller portion. One tip that I suggest is looking at the palm of your hand. Choose red meat to be about the size of your palm, chicken to the first digit, and fish for the entire size of your hand. Now we want to think about how you're going to prepare your protein sources and how fat is going to be added. Fat is necessary in the diet. Try to stay away from butter and margarine and instead choose olive oil. Other sources of fat are nuts, seeds, avocados, cheese, and dairy. When possible, choose a low-fat selection. As a final reminder, you don't have to completely cut sugar out of your diet. You just want to keep it under control. Don't skip meals, maintain a healthy weight, and watch your portion sizes. Thank you for being a part of Healthy Nation.